beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Nathan Eovaldi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready for action from Fenway Park. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard hit left side. Lays out. He's got it. Nicely done for the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
And now it's going to be Bichette. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Bichette.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guy's behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Bogarts makes his way towards it, makes the play, and that's out number 3. End of a half inning of play. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back here in Boston. And today's starter, Kevin Gossman. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back here at Fenway Park, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out number 1. Take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third. Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And Devers hits that one, and that is Springer. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Fenway as we go to the second. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Eovaldi back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Verdugo makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George
Here's George Springer. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Back-to-back base hits. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now the rookie second baseman, Gossman. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Line drive. Oh, he dropped it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Gossman with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Second and third, one gone. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And forget it.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
And now, Zach Collins. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for two. In there safely.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Out of here.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Cutter Crawford. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1.
The bat, number 11.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Two-way down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And the batter now, Matt Chapman. Flied to right his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one ripped. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 6, and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway, here's Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
And a pitch.
the center fielder, Alex
And first offering is fouled off.
Verdugo.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Gossman.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. In there for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. That one hit to right. Collins slides to his left. Puts it away for the out. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Cateau makes the catch, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Up for Toronto, the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate.
Well struck left field. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So, man aboard, George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Lined, and that's a base hit. Gurriel coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Now batting,
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Alejandro Kirk. That's hard hit in the line. Verdugo right there to make the grab. And there's one down. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Now it's the second baseman, Gosuke Kato. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So first and second with one man gone. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Now fly ball to right center. Verdugo gliding as he moves to his left. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Zach Collins.
And next for Toronto, Zach Collins. Doubled his first time up. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Springer on third. Kato on at first with 2 down. This one in the air right field. Bogarts moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Gossman back to work. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
So, Boot, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And down on strikes he goes, and 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The right fielder, center, Bogart.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bounced up the middle. Kato picks it up, and he's safe at first.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. As he waves at that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox leave one. Not going their way. It's 7-0. choppy with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So, man aboard, Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. Guerrero hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Up next is the third baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. Into center and a base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth, Joe stepping in for Boston. J.D. Martinez. And here it comes. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Next offering upstairs.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. That one's in there, 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the second out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Alex Verdugo. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Boston. They continue to trail 7-0. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
right-hander back to work. On the ground, out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next for Toronto, Gosuke Kato. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives and makes the catch. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until he clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Garrett Whitlock on the pitch here. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, out towards left center. And Guerrero is set down. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 9-0. Back here at Fenway, here's a big power threat. Bobby Dahlbeck.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby.
The pitch.
Gossman.
There's a strike.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo. In there, and it's 0-1. Two now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's in there for strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. 0-2 now. Right through there. Got him. The big righty strikes out the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And they're down 9-0.
So I ain't saving you or cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Top of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette.
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Whitlock back to work. Laser, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman, for the 4th time tonight. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits the top of the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at second with one away. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Slice to right, and a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on with 1 out, and the batter is George Springer. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Verdugo drifts towards it. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Man at first, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. And it's out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Matt Strong gets the ball now. He's been so good against lefties.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
And now, Gosuke Kato. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Get the job done like Task Rabbit. Gas, I cannot find the passion. On my cash out there, they looking at coins like what am I doing?
And first offering is fouled off. Kato, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer, third home run of the season. It's 14-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Next to hit, Zach Collins. Rips one to right, and it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Vladdy with a star scraper, his second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul, was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Hirokazu Sawamura. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ripped to third and caught. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Back inside Fenway Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Kike Hernandez. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Bogarts takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Bichette makes the catch, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly. Still 16-0. Top of inning number 7. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Leading up for Toronto, the third baseman, Matt.
The wind to the pitch. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Left field, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Gurriel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive, caught. Blue Jays held in check as it remains 16-0. Back in Boston, J.D. Martinez stands in.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And the pitch.
The left fielder.
And fouled off. Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. Pop up here, third base side. Bichette settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
Here's Rafael Devers. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The punch out there. Now 2 away. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Foul ball there. Righty delivers. Ball 1 there. There's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And George makes the grab, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still 16-0. Back here at Fenway, we go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, Gossman.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
The pitch. In the air, right side. Bogarts on the move. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Cavan Biggio. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Zach Collins. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. A dive. He's got it. And they get the out.
Up next, first First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get it out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Bounce to the left side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Base knock center field. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog, and these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Base hit. 2-out base hit keeps the inning alive. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd Head assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
And gone!
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at-bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Now on the bump, Phillips Valdez. This is his first appearance of the season. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Story sends it over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Take another look at the Toronto Grand Slam. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Leading off.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
And he deals. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Christian
Now
Arroyo.
batting, second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And first offering is fouled off. The next pitch misses. And 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, This guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. Slapped foul. 2-2 now. Stays alive. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Collins puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Ronaldo.
Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Looking for his first big league hit right here.
Your attention, please.
In there, and it's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in, and that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Back now at Fenway, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Gossman. And here it comes. Line drive, base hit. Gossman with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So, man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Kevin Biggio. And there's a fly ball, deep right field, way back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
At the plate, Zach Collins. Well struck right field. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow. A 2-run double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one drilled left field, and it one-hops the wall. Throw to second, he's out, but a run does come in to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
And next for Toronto, Bichette. Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. And there's a base hit to left.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Gurriel. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
George Springer now at the plate. That one hammered left field. That's back. And it hits the fence. To third now, but he's safe as a run scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field, Bogarts settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Back here in Boston, so bottom of the 9th, and now here's the veteran DH, Enrique Hernandez. And a pitch.
Number 5.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him looking. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Now batting, right fielder.
And first offering is fouled off. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next pitch is popped up. Cato makes the grab. 2 away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at-bat.
Here's Trevor Story now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And now the 0-1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Just 1 out away. Try to close it out. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long